Witness. Through challenging times, there are indeed many who feel stressed, anxious, and worried, and there is no doubt that these types of emotional energies wreak havoc on one's immune system. It is also the case that there are a lot of us experiencing these types of emotions right now because we are facing a worldwide health crisis, which also has a massive knock-on effect on other areas of our life. It is an enormous test for all of us, and one that we may not have had time to study for, so we aren't prepared and may not have the tools at our disposal. Energetically and through time, these troublesome emotions eventually reduce the little strength that we do have, so that is why it's paramount to make sure you are able to get back on track as swiftly as possible. With a weak immune system, one can find themselves unable to cope and are more susceptible to dis-ease. During these challenging times, it is vital not only to keep one's immune system strengthened, but to maintain a high vibration and raised consciousness so that we can plug into the one consciousness that is God, Source, Greatest Spirit, that is the Supreme Power Source. We are all consciousness, energy, and we are all part of the one consciousness of everlasting life. When our immune system is strengthened, our vibration is high, and our consciousness raised from how it was to how it will become, then one instinctively plugs into the ever-abundant source that we are all part of and never been separated from. Okay, if we have never been separated from, why then aren't we automatically plugged in, I hear you ask? It is about a frequency match. For example, if you were to tune into a radio station, you would dial into the correct station so that you can hear what was being played. And from here, you are in a sense plugged into hearing what you are wanting to listen to. In other words, you dial into the correct frequency to hear your choice of music or program. Similarly, you need to have the right frequency, which culminates in having a strengthened immune system, high vibration, and raised consciousness to plug into that which is pure love. If you are vibrating emotions that are basically to do with fear, then you are unable to plug into the one consciousness, which is pure love, because love and fear are opposites, and the frequencies are not a match. In other words, one needs to be a match in frequency. Pure love is always there for you to access. However, when one is steeped in fear, you aren't in a place to feel, see, sense the love that is there for you. Therefore, one must work through the fear to get to love. There is the choice between either love or fear, radiating the frequency of either love or fear, being tapped in, tuned, and plugged into either love or fear. Stress, anxiety, and worry are emotions that are in the category of fear. It is as simple and yet perhaps not so simple at the same time. This is where the struggle begins and where one is faced with the question, do I sit in fear or do I do the work necessary to get out of fear and into love? The work begins now if you choose love. If you do nothing at all, then only you will know what the consequences of this choice will bring. The world is changing as we know it, like it or not. We need techniques, strategies, and skills to help build, strengthen, raise, and create a high vibration when we are indeed facing massive transitions and changes in our life. Whatever technique, strategy, skill you learn and or take out of your life toolkit that helps you to strengthen your immune system, maintain a high vibration, and raise your consciousness, then you are already making a difference to the world at large. There are many who can do this, but there are many too who need a helping hand. There is still time for that person or people who need that helping hand to make a difference too, but one must start now. There is no better time than now. There won't be another now, such as this one. When there are more people in the heart emanating love as opposed to fear, together we can make an impactful change because together we are all plugged in. Very powerful indeed. The frequency of love will naturally extend outward to Mother Earth, Father Sky, all sentient beings, and the situation at hand. We can then all be witnesses to the notion that love does conquer all.